Live from the Studio 109, it's the TLNN.
First off, let's start by talking about our school's referendum.
But first, a shout out to my main man Trump for winning the presidential election. Jack, Kyle, and Joe knew you could do it.
Sean Duffy won for House of Representatives and Ron Johnson won for Senate.
Now, back to the referendum.
Unfortunately, the school's referendums did not pass on both counts. The school board will decide the course of action to take in this matter now.
Now let's go to our segment about the Elementary Veterans Day program. Kelly?
Thanks, Jordan. Here are some clips of the elementary on what they're doing for Veterans Day.
Words are inscribed on the Korean War Memorial in Washington, D.C. Our nation honors her sons and daughters who answered the call to defend a country that never knew and a people they never met. These words apply equally to many of World War I, World War II, Vietnam, the Gulf War, and Iraq veterans as well. These same words apply equally to today's active duty servicemen, tomorrow's veterans
of America's veterans. Similar ceremonies were held in England and in France, where other unknown soldiers were buried in each nation's highest place of honor. These memorial gestures all took place on November 11th, giving universal recognition to the celebrated ending of World War I, which occurred on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. This became known as Armistice Day. 1938, Armistice War II broke out in Europe and shattered that dream. In 1954, Armistice Day was changed to Veterans Day to honor those who served in All-American War. The day has since evolved to be a time of honoring living veterans who have served in the military during wartime and peace.
My name is Jordan Rouser. My future plans are to join the United States Navy. I selected a poem to read. The poem is Freedom Isn't Free by Kelly Strong. I watched the flag pass by one day. It fluttered in the breeze. A young Marine saluted it, and then he stood at ease. I looked at him in uniform. Singing, up for breath.
During the summer, Michaela Johnson spent a week with the Badgers Girls State as a representative of Turtle Lake. She's here today to speak about her experiences.
State government. The Girls State program targets young women who are interested in the government process. The participants learn by doing as they function on city, county, and state levels by electing officials in the same manner as regular election procedures. As a result of going to Badger Girls State, many young women will
On November 11th, we had our Veterans Day program here at the school. Many veterans from various branches came and talked about their experiences.
We also had various students giving their speeches about America and its history. Good job, you guys.
Now, we would like to have a moment for the Rusk County Sheriff who was shot and killed.
Thank you to everyone who dressed up in blue to show support for the Rusk County Sheriff's Department.
In brighter news, hunting season is upon us. Us living in Wisconsin and all, it's almost a recognized holiday here.
Us here at the TLNN would like to wish everyone a very prosperous and fun hunting season.
What are your plans for opening weekend?
Well, you're on
Where do you go hunting?
in the woods.
Do you hunt with a group or by yourself?
By myself.
What are your hunting traditions?
I used to play cards with my neighbor and his son and my dad, but not no more. 'Cause I don't have my land no more, so I just go by myself.
What are your plans for opening weekend? Going hunting. Where do you hunt? At my grandma's. Okay. Do you have or hunt by yourself or with a group? Group. Okay. What are your hunting traditions? We just
That's great. What are your plans for opening weekend?
Well, I plan to just get back into the swing of game hunting more or less.
Where do you hunt?
I usually hunt at my grandmother's house or at, my house.
Do you hunt by yourself or with a group?
I don't really hunt with a group unless we're pushing in the woods, but otherwise it's just either just me or I hunt with my brother does.
Okay, and last question. What are your hunting traditions?
Really there's not that many, just mostly, ones that are national, like No Shave November, things like that. That's about it.
Okay, thank you.
All you hunters, be safe out there.
And even though our sports in the fall are over, we still need to talk about our all-conference athletes.
Good job, athletes. We'll be back after this break.
Using Powtoon.
And we're back.
I hope you all are ready for Thanksgiving and the food it entails.
But we need to remember the real reason for the holiday, to give thanks for all we have and the people in our lives.
Also, our elementary students had fun doing various projects for Thanksgiving. Here are some now.
What is your guys' favorite Thanksgiving food, Frankie? Chicken? Okay, what about you? Want to see?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. What about you?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. What about you?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. And what about you?
Chicken.
Chicken?
God. Everything. Army. Turkey. Went to my grandma's house. Our family's gonna come over. I don't know what yet. Shoot one out. Go to Florida.
Nice. Thank you.
With winter fast approaching and new sports incoming, we're going to pop on over to our winter sport coaches.
All right, Mr. Big. How is your team looking so far? Being two games are down.
Right now, 2 weeks into the season, a little over 2 weeks into the season. We got a lot of young girls playing, so the focus with Coach Wagner and I have been to work the fundamentals, teach the basics, and look for improvement every single day. First two games didn't go as well as we had hoped, but we knew that we were going to have some growing pains with this team this year. But we're really relying on our two seniors, Mariah Capra and Mackenzie Gehrman, to keep us in games and to show the young girls how Turtle Lake basketball is played.
All right, thank you. I'm standing here today with Thane Anchek, the new head coach for the Turtle Lake wrestling team. Mr. Anchek, how does it feel to take over as head coach after Ben Pringle being there for so long?
Well, it's an exciting opportunity, and
I know Mr. Pringle's been around for a long time because I remember back in high school coming over to some of his camps and having a fun time and learning a lot from him and some of the guys he had working the camps. He's been a great proponent for the sport of wrestling, and he's been involved for a long time, so I'm just really excited to be here.
All right, thank you. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Dom, for that riveting interview. And a special thanks to Coach Pringle for his hard work as wrestling coach the last 28 years.
Please tune in next time for our Christmas broadcast, and thank you for joining us.
Signing off, Autobots, roll out.
Stay classy, Turtle Egg.